headlights, empty roads. Another night with my thoughts. I used to wait for people, wait for calls, for apologies, for someone to finally understand me. But years pass and eventually a man gets tired. Tired of knocking on doors that never open. Tired of giving his heart to people already halfway gone. So now I just keep driving. The desert looks different at night. Everything feels honest out here. No noise, no pretending, no fake smiles. Just the road, the stars, and old regrets sitting in the passenger seat. I still think about the life I thought I'd have by now. A family piece, someone waiting at home. But maybe life had other plans for me. And honestly, I'm learning to accept that. Ya no espero nada de nadie. I don't expect anything from anyone anymore. Because expectations are where heartbreak begins. Now I find comfort in empty roads and conversations with God. Nobody else can hear. About loneliness, at first it feels heavy, like something broken inside you. But after enough disappointment, it slowly becomes peace. And one day you wake up, realizing silence no longer scares you. In fact, you start protecting it. God, I know I still carry sadness, but at least now it no longer carries me. And if this lonely road is where you want me, then maybe I'm finally heading home. Ya no espero nada de nadie. No promises, no chasing, no more begging to be loved. Just this old soul, this desert night, and a little peace I fought hard to find. keeps going. And for the first time in years, I don't mind being alone. Some people speak loudly just to avoid hearing themselves think. Me, I've grown comfortable with silence. There are things a man stops explaining with age, not because he forgets how to speak, but because certain wounds lose meaning once spoken aloud. So now, I carry some pain quietly, like an old photograph kept hidden in a drawer. Still there, just no longer shown to everyone. Silence reveals things. It reveals who checks on you when life grows dark, who notices when your soul feels heavy, and who only loved the louder version of you. Funny thing is, the older I get, the less interested I become in proving anything. Some truths don't need defending. El silencio dice más que 1000 palabras. Silence says more than 1,000 words, because pain changes tone when it survives too long. And some of the deepest battles leave no sound at all. I still talk to God some nights, usually after midnight, when the world slows down enough for honesty to breathe. I tell him I'm tired sometimes, not angry, just tired. Tired of temporary people, temporary promises, temporary happiness, and somehow the silence always answers back. God, thank you for teaching me that peace isn't always loud. Sometimes peace sounds like an empty room, a quiet mind, and finally being okay with your own company. El silencio dice más que mil palabras. No more forcing conversations that drain my spirit. No more explaining my scars to people who never carried them. Just this old soul, this quiet western night, and the comfort of being understood by God alone. The lights go out slowly. The night remains silent. And somehow, that silence feels merciful. For a long time, I searched for peace in other people. I didn't know it had to begin inside me first. I spent years running from silence, filling empty spaces with noise, work, temporary company, anything to avoid sitting alone with my own thoughts. But pain has a way slowing a man down, and eventually life forces you to meet yourself honestly. These days, my mornings feel different, slower, quieter, lighter somehow. I drink my coffee, watch the desert sunrise, and thank God for another day. Not a perfect life, just a peaceful one. And after everything I've survived, that's more than enough. Funny how healing arrives quietly, not all at once, but little by little. Aprendí a vivir en paz conmigo mismo. I learned to live at peace with myself. Not because the pain disappeared, but because I stopped fighting my past. Now these scars feel less like wounds and more like proof that I survived. have lonely nights, still have memories that visit unexpectedly, but they no longer destroy me. They simply remind me how far I've come, and maybe maturity isn't becoming emotionless. Maybe it's learning how to carry your emotions gently without letting them drown you. God, thank you for every hard season, even the ones I thought would break me forever. Because somewhere inside all that pain, you were teaching me peace. Aprendí a vivir en paz conmigo mismo. No more running, no more forcing happiness, no more pretending I'm not tired. Just this old soul, this quiet desert morning, and a heart finally learning rest. The sun rises slowly, the desert grows warm again, and for the first time in years, my soul feels at home. Funny thing about loneliness, it changes over time. There was a season when silence scared me. I needed noise, people, something to distract my heart. So I filled my life with temporary conversations and empty connections that disappeared by morning. But eventually, a man grows tired of pretending. Now I sit beneath these desert stars, just me, this old guitar, and thoughts I no longer run from. I cook my own meals, drink my coffee slowly, watch the sunrise in peace. And honestly, there's something beautiful about not needing anyone to feel complete. The world gets quieter when you stop chasing validation. Ahora disfruto mi soledad. Now I enjoy my solitude, not because life was easy, but because pain taught me how precious peace can be. These quiet nights save parts of me the world almost destroyed. People sometimes, certain laughs, certain memories, certain versions of myself. But I don't miss chaos anymore. I don't miss begging to be understood. And maybe that's maturity, realizing not every empty space needs to be filled. God, thank you for teaching me how to sit alone without feeling abandoned. Thank you for the nights that broke me, because somehow they also rebuilt me. Ahora disfruto mi soledad. These desert nights know my soul better than most people ever did. No bitterness, no anger, just peace slowly settling into my bones. Burns lower, the stars remain above me, and for the first time in years, being alone feels like home.